What up, players? This is the Costa doing business, and I'm Michael Costa. So let's make some fat stacks of that stinking cash. But first, I know what you're thinking, all right? And just to clarify, I didn't jump off a building because of the market crash, all right? This happened because I couldn't pay my Coke dealer after the market crash. And then he threw me off a building. What up, Hector? Anyways, all the more reason to get down to making some of that money, okay? Now, this week, Big Daddy Trump's game of tariff, no tariff caused a lot of selling on Wall Street. But on Main Street, everybody's still singing bye, bye, bye. But it's spelled B-U-Y. Hit me.
With fears that prices will be going way up, some Americans have started panic buying.
Consumers going on a tariff-induced shopping spree, from appliances to alcohol.
Hoarding items like toothpaste and toilet paper.
We were talking about it that we should buy some rice because we get rice that's made in Thailand. And we said we don't really need it right now, but we're going to buy it.
Yup, that's right. American consumers are acting like me when I saw my Coke dealer. They are panicking. Now, as a rule of thumb, in a financial crisis, you should never panic. Then again, rules of thumb were meant to be broken. And I'm talking repeatedly smashed in a car trunk over and over again. But where there is panic, there are panic-tunities. If people are snapping up rice, then call me the Rice Patty Daddy, because you're looking at a guy who just converted his entire bathroom into a rice patty. Yep. Look, and if anyone has a contact at Whole Foods, Sensei Costa's toilet rice is still looking for a distributor. Now, of course, grocery stores aren't the only ones caught up in Uncle DJ T's economy lobotomy. Know what I mean? Despite a 90-day pause for other countries, tariffs on China are still sky to the high. Hit me! Oh, Jesus!
U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods soared to 104% on everything from clothing and shoes to toys.
It could soon be much harder to get your hands on Tonka trucks, Care Bears, and even the new Nintendo Switch 2 that's out this summer, with companies opting to pause shipments to the U.S. Swiss watches and X-ray tubes for CAT scans could also be impacted with the tariff wars.
Oh, sorry, kids. These tariffs are affecting all your toys, Care Bears, Nintendo Switches, X-ray tubes for CAT scans. Now you're never going to know what's going on inside of your Care Bear. Well, until puberty, am I right? Up top. But seriously, these are just the kind of sacrifices we need to make to get the economy back to where it was 10 days ago. So, with toys in the red, that means I'm buying up children's tears, okay? These things go for $10,000 an ounce on the streets of Silicon Valley. What do you think Mark Zuckerberg fills his cold plunge with, all right? That's how he keeps it so Zuckerberg. So Daddy T's tariffs are going to be affecting some shiz that we don't care about, like child's happiness or your estranged grandma's 401k. But who cares? Because you weren't getting that money anyway. Not since your ex-wife told her about what you did in Sarasota during a crypto conference. And even though you agreed to counseling and couples therapy and you deleted all the dating apps from your work phone and you swore you'd never be caught with $5,000 cash and a Costco-sized bottle of amyl nitrates ever again, it wasn't enough. It would never be enough. So you, Grandma. But that doesn't mean Papa Trump's tariffs aren't going to impact things that we do care about, like iPhones. Hit me.
Apple's seeing a wave of panic buying for iPhones as higher prices loom due to Trump's tariffs.
An iPhone 16 Pro Max, already $1,200, could jump by another $350.
When it comes to Apple, they were finding as many 747s as they could to get iPhones out of China.
Planes stuffed with billions of dollars of iPhones to arrive before the tariffs take effect.
That's right. That's right. iPhones are flying here business class so Apple can make a little business cash. But refugees fleeing a war, they're not going to make it, are they? So that little shiny rectangle in your pocket is now worth a whole lot of money, which is why I'm bullish on unsupervised coat checks, okay? These rooms are teeming with tariff-free phones. All it takes is a cater-waiter uniform, and you'll be harvesting apples like a family in autumn you're no longer allowed to see anymore. Hey, Hey Siri, how much green gravy did I just make off this iPhone tariff crisis?
This phone has been reported stolen. Calling police.
Oh, yeah. Oops, clumsy me, right in a cup of coffee. Looks like I'm gonna have to dry that out in what? A bowl of Sensei Costa's toilet rice. Yeah, baby. Now available in the third stall of the men's bathroom at the East Rutherford Whole Foods. Now, for those of you that have a working iPhone and your favorite app for watching trad wives make slow churn smoothies, it's about to get a new owner. Hit me.
The president announced he was extending by 75 days the deadline for TikTok's owner to find a non-Chinese buyer.
There are a number of interested parties who have said they would be willing to acquire the app.
The founder of the adult content site OnlyFans has also submitted a bid.
TikTok, it's money o'clock, and I'm betting on OnlyFans. Hell, I've been putting money into that site for years, but I can't pull anything out because Mistress Victoria tells me I'm not allowed to. Well, at least I put 2 of her kids through Northwestern. Let's go, Wildcats! But no matter who buys TikTok, do not worry because it will not be banned in the U.S., and that's a Costa guarantee. TikTok is simply too popular. The American people love it, and for some, it's the only workaround we have to communicate with our kids. Hey, Skylar. Hey, Brandon. Do you guys want to go see the Minecraft movie this weekend? Sound off in the comments. Your mom sucks. Well, that's all I have time for. If I don't get $2,500 to Hector in the next hour, he's going to shatter my pelvis. But hey, that's just the cost of doing business.